thoughts on this map layout?
Well, it's always good to kick things off with the true TTF. Staple map, staple game type in Halo. Everyone knows how to play it. It's just all about who can get the job done quicker. You know the strat. You've got to block one spawn as you move in the flag on the opposing side, and then you've got to make sure, unlike we saw in the previous one, that you've got no one creeping inside your base, commonly with one of the most clutchest saves I have ever seen. Just creeping with that camo, made hard work of it and stopped them putting another flag in the base.
All right, we're about to get into it, guys. Quickly, predictions. Who's moving on? Is it Wise or Lethal?
I'm going to say Lethal 3-1.
I'm going to go the same.
All right, our analysts think it's Lethal. It's time to get into the next match here at the Halo World Championships Las Vegas qualifiers. Let's capture the flag on truth. Let's go over to the commentary desk with Ghost and Golden Boy.
All right, here we go. We're right in the thick of things here, Ghost. I've been waiting for this for so long, man. This is it.
It's been 2 weeks?
It's been, no. What are you talking about? I've casted with you in
casting,
like a century.
yes.
I saw you 2 weeks ago. We shared a very intimate moment together. It was fantastic.
More than one.
More than one. Very true. But here we go, guys, and it seems like Wise Gaming already trying to, start this one off pretty strong here. Anything you've taken away so far, Ghost?
I mean, it just looks like it's a little bit back and forth. Eli Elite getting some good kills. The rest of his team, Kai's, Bohm, Eli getting another huge kill with some help. They get the flag return. Very, very big play right there. As now you see the rest of Lethal Gaming just doing the best to try and just stop. Oh, goes for the ground pound with the fadeaway jumper. Cleans him up with Jazero. Jazero gets a double. Let's hop on board with him. Does he get the triple? Holy cow, Rob. What's going on over there, bro?
Rob the Turtle. Not today. That's going to do it. Jarizo, though. Jazero, actually.
Chorizo?
No, it's not Chorizo.
I think you were thinking of chorizo.
Sims had me all up for a loop. He keeps saying, chorizo, and I'm like, come on, fam. It ain't no chorizo.
It's so good, though.
Chorizo is delicious.
That's all
you got to say chorizo. That's what you got to say it, the chorizo. You got to really emphasize it with that Latin flair.
English, so
Anyway, so moving forward, though, we have Cloud up top, and the one and only Cloud, man. Good to see this guy out here as well.
This guy's been a god for a very long time.
Like, just vets showing up. Demon D, Tizoxic, Gilkey.
Yeah, Cloud and Demon D, right? They won the 09 championships together alongside Maniac and Clutch. I know Clutch is out here this weekend. I don't think Maniac was able to make it out, but regardless, he's vlogging. But still, I mean, you look at Cloud. Cloud is one of the most winningest players really ever. I mean, the guy had 3 back-to-back-to-back wins. There's only a few players really in the entire Halo history that have done that, and it's a huge feat. So Cloud, he's one of the best veterans to ever do it.
Yeah, Cloud is most certainly one of those guys. But you know what, though? There's been a lot of hype around this Lethal Gaming team. This squad is playing some great Halo. And you know what? I want to hear how they're communicating goes. So let's jump into a listen-in with Lethal Gaming.
They're bubble, dude. They're bubble. They're flying.
Still alive, Case. I'm coming out.
Yo, one of them place off that camera. Yo, Joey has camera. Place up. Stay alive, Joey.
The toilet.
P2. I hear. I'm P. He's on the P street. Nice. Two dead. Yeah. I'm ready to light the car. The window. Watch out the window. I hear him. The car. Go. I'm running this. Yo, let me run it. They're back flag. I hear. Bottom mid, the basement.
I'm looking.
I got flag.
They're P street. Watch the P sheet. I'm watching their car. Watch out the car. Watch out the car. Okay, it's a car door. P2 half. P2's half.
No shields.
Yeah, the car. Yeah, that car. Stay like that. Yeah, watch our car door. Car two. Come in.
I'm on their flag.
Time middle.
Tommy 2 got shot.
Hey. Stay alive, don't need Joey.
Damn it, bro. They have sword in their basement. He's going to be still there.
We're
He's not shield in their basement, bro.
Yeah, they're P street.
Stay alive on spawn. There's going to be one on
bottom P street. Look at our flag. He's our basement. Our basement sword.
I got our P street.
Yeah, on our P street. Our flag. Watch our lift.
P street's watch out. Nice.
Watch our lift.
Our toilet down.
He's absolute.
Yo, bottom mid, one shot right now.
One
shot bottom mid. Stay alive. All right, well, here we check out Wise Gaming now. It was an overkill that led to that flag cap from Jazero, so not bad at all, but it seems like Wise Gaming now want to be able to bring this flag in and tie things up 1-1. Bachi's on the move. Does he get it? Looks like it's going to be the case here as he goes in for the sweet ground pound. Booyah! That's going to be 1-1.
And I got to give a shout out to Cloud. This guy is putting in work. He hit a nice little double.
No,
But the whiff. All right, no, he connects. But he did get a huge double. Look at that killing spree. The guy is on fire right now, knows that the spawns are going to be happening over here in the bubble. Golden Boy, I'm loving the play that I'm seeing out of him. He's controlling spawns. He's helping out his teammates. He's using the sword. And I hope to see him run the flag with this sword. We all know that players are very, very keen
Seems
to
like
do
he's
that.
in a really bad position, though, right? You know, he can't quite get to where he wants to go, and I wouldn't be shocked if he ended up falling there. But they're able to pick up 2 kills, so is able to get the clamber. Sweet Christmas. That's going to give him the 2-1 there, and this is looking great for Wise Gaming. Lethal came out strong, but not strong enough. Wise answers back.
Oh, that was huge. I mean, Kawabo Kenny just took a route.
I didn't think he'd make that clamber.
I mean, that's like my route. That's my route.
That's your route, fam?
Yeah, for real. I mean, when you know where the players are spawning, you can imagine, okay, they're spawning either in the bubble or they're spawning under the base, and I know that I can take this corner, this cut, the hypotenuse, if you will. For those of you guys that watch Key and Pill,
okay.
Still,
yeah. Well, you know, you got to catch it on Hulu, definitely. You know.
Oh man. Anyways, but yeah, that was some great plays out of Kenny. So we're gonna watch now as Eli Elite is trying to get the kill, but Rob the Turtle, he's like this plays.
Been around for a hot minute.
Yeah.
I think he eliminated a couple friends of mine from tournaments. Yeah, I mean they were trash levels. So.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah,
so
you
have some issues with this man.
No, not at all. I
Oh, so you like when your friends get eliminated from tournaments. I'll keep
I'm
that
not
in
a
mind.
supporter.
Thankfully, I'm not playing anymore.
Hey man, I'm a Final Boss fan. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I saw you wearing the hoodie. You know, we went out to Europe together, and you happened to, for whatever reason, Walshy wasn't there.
I was a Final Boss fan when Walshy wasn't on the roster, though.
Oh,
H3 for sure.
Oh, when Mason and okay, nice. Yeah, no. All right, I support that.
Just a spider.
Oh, Eli!
Pound, but he's not going to be able to get it because he had some support there. That was going to be Eli, who's able to just sweep things up. Looking for something here. No one's going to be inside of the base, and they're going to have to regroup here. Think about what they want to do as they advance forward. Oh, a little cheeky sword there for your trouble. One player going to be in front of him.
You cast with Sim too much.
I really do.
My goodness.
I do.
We're going to go back on board now with Cloud.
I have way too many British friends.
He gets cleaned up from Jazero, who's actually... Oh, no, Jazero got Kawabo Kenny. He's running the flag already. Rob the Turtle, though, gets the cleanup, goes for the double kill, secures that, and now gets the return. It looks like they're going for the double return. I believe that was him and Kenny, or Bocce, actually. All these guys on Wise Gaming bunching up over here on the Carbine side, making sure that they get some kills.
Good pick.
Huge pickup from the Carbine, and I got to give a shout-out. Rob the Turtle, doing some good work over there.
Yeah, he right there, right? A lot of players sometimes would have glossed over that and continued our attention on Carbine side, but instead he looks around, realizes that he has himself a Carbine can cause, a ruckus in that order instead of letting that player get any time to breathe. Meanwhile, though, Kawabo Kenny, he's just going to get blown up by the Splinter Nade. That's unfortunate.
I got to give a shout-out to Case. I mean, he knew there was a guy pink too, and he checked what I like to call the strong side spot. The spot that, I don't know why people sit there outside of strong side, but, it's a little bit nerdy, and sure enough, Case came in flying with the Splinter Nade. Must have heard some sort of a call-out. Shout-out to him, because that's a hard spot to see.
Indeed it is. Jazero right in front of Cloud here, the veteran going up against a young gun, and he's going to get the kill. But there was going to be someone right behind him. Return comes through, but a flag now actually by Boemix as he's looking to make some moves now. Taking this one low, but I like that play. He tosses it out and just goes in for the kill, realizing he has the support there, so they should be able to continue this flag, and that's exactly what Eli does.
Oh, yeah, but Bocce getting a couple of good shots there. Kawabo Kenny gets cleaned up, and now it looks like Rob the Turtle is going to try and do something as Cloud, I mean, every player on this Wise Gaming roster trying to just rally the flag cap, Golden Boy, but I mean, it just didn't work out. Now you look at Case, he's already... he is running it still.
Yeah, this is a dead one for sure. I mean, at that point, right, once they lost that one player right by the P side, but now you're going to have Camo up, Ghost, and this is going to be very essential for Wise. I have to say, man, I really thought that Wise were just going to kind of sail their way to a 3-1 victory here, but we're starting to see Lethal Gaming bounce back. They got themselves a Camo. They have to do some work, and they're making a flag run happen.
Yeah, this is a huge flag run at that. I mean, we saw Eli Lee get taken down, but he already made it bottom middle. It's another one of my flag runs. I love getting that thing out. A lot of players don't realize how far away these respawners are going to be. And do they get the flag? They do, and they get the return.
Jeez.
That's it.
Oh,
holy cow! Lethal Gaming. That to me, that's an upset.
I don't know.
Cloud though.
I'm going to say
the national champ.
Lethal's been playing good, man.
Yeah, no, I know they have been. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I just have to say, right? You don't hate on their swag. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. Jazero, 22-16. Not a bad showing from him. On the other side, though, the vet Cloud still.
There it is.
He's got. I mean, he was very active in H5 though. So like.
Yep.
You know, I think like unlike Flame, who kind of stopped a little bit and didn't really pick things up. I mean,
what are you trying to say?
Oh, you know, Flame didn't keep playing.
Are you just saying that because he's probably not listening to the stream right now because he's here in our building?
Yeah, probably not. You know what I mean? Could be vlogging. Who knows?
Okay. Thoughts?
You know, oh, but by the way, Jazero had a filthy overkill to get that first kill. Like
and
after
he ran
that
it with
one,
the sword.
Yeah, after that one, I'm like, dude, you gotta get the W. You know, like that's a heartbreaker. Homie's like, I got an overkill. L.
Oh,
no one wants to hold that L.
No, not at all. And Jazero, again, known for his free-for-all talent, kind of come up in the ranks now. Eli Elite, no different. Bohm, a little bit as well, but Jazero is very much known for that free-for-all talent. And for him to transition into 4v4s, to come to this tournament and to take down, I know it's just game one, but to take down that game, especially with an overkill, some good flag caps, I got to give him props, man. You don't see players really... I guess, coming to their own that quickly, and Jazero is kind of doing it in very short amount of time.
They're gelling. Keep in mind, right, still in the open bracket play, but this is a squad that can make a lot of noise. Gelling. Love it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the series layout and see how things are going to play out. So next up will be Coliseum Slayer, followed by Eden Strongholds, and if necessary, Fathom Capture the Flag and Eden Slayer. If you're just joining us, though, Lethal Gaming were able to come out on top on Truth, CTF 3-2, and was a hotly contested matchup. It was an overkill for Jazero that was able to secure them their first cap, which followed by 2 caps in a row for Wise, in which case we thought that this was going to be a 3-1, but not today, they said.
Not today.
Not today. They get themselves a 3-2 victory there. All right, Coliseum Slayer. I would probably thoughts. That's me to you. Thoughts?
Yeah, I think that when we look at this matchup, it's going to be a little bit even off the start. I think that I'm kind of gonna. I know it sounds so cliche and corny, but to just say, oh, I'm going to side with who gets the power weapons off the start. But both of these teams were very evenly matched, and if you look at how they played the last one, we saw players picking up the plasma pistol even. We saw players going for the sword all the time. So I think both teams are extremely mindful of the pickups on map, the carbine, the battle rifles. And that was just in Truth. We're not even talking about something like Coliseum, which we know that has a pretty good amount of weapons. So I'm curious to see who grabs those. I've seen Bocce Hawk kind of go off with a sniper before. He kind of needs to get warmed up to do so, but he is very, very capable. And we've seen Cloud go off as well in his day. I'm not sure if it's really been the same for Halo 5 for him. We know that he's definitely one of the more well-rounded players in all of Halo history. But then looking at, obviously, the blue team, Lethal Gaming, Jazero, and Eli Elite, I expect to grab the sniper rifle. We've seen Case go off a few times as well. But those guys...
had some moments.
Yeah, he's had some moments, too. I think all of these guys are just really talented, man.
Exactly. This Lethal team has a lot of weapons across the board. All 4 players, they've proven that they can go off. I mean, the matchup that they had earlier against Velvet kind of just really showed me that this is a team that's really not to mess with, right?
Yep.
But it was a close matchup though for game one of this series. So it kind of makes sense that it could go either way. But I still think you had a cliche cop-out answer.
Hey, I'm a caster.
Yeah, right?
That's what we do.
We just give cliche.
No. That's only strong side. Anyways, moving on.
Pero diablo.
But yeah, this is a big game too. I think that when looking at both of these teams, they were extremely evenly matched. I mean, whoever wins this, if we see Cloud win this game 2, it's going to be a big turnaround for him. However, if Eli Elite and squad manage to take this win, then it could just be a closeout series, real quick 3-0. So I think that Cloud's going to need to make something happen. He did some great work in that last one. Maybe the communication wasn't all there for his team, and they weren't able to rally some flag caps to get that final one. But we are starting off with none other than Scotty. Too hotty. Cloud.
Love it. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's see who's going to be able to get those power weapons off the break here. Seems like Cloud prioritizing rockets. There's going to be a player to his left, though, and bails out of there with the quickness, and he's able to just jump out. And that's actually a pretty good start for Wise. Rockets, very, very important power weapon to have. He didn't have teammates there just in time for him to be able to rotate and get the kill with the sniper. But now you got to look out for Bohm. Could take off some faces if they're not careful.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And we're going to hop now on board in spectator mode, see if he's somehow, I guess, also in spectator mode himself. His awareness is at the observer mode level. I mean, that was extremely impressive. But yes, he does not see the outlines, folks. Only you at home and us behind the table get to see these suckers. And Bohm he just has the awareness of
That's just a good rotation. That's a good rotation
Very
there. Realizes he's in a bad spot, but the thing is, he doesn't have teammates. Scotty always knows.
Scotty didn't know, though.
Yes.
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty does know.
We have too much fun over here.
There's like there are 12-year-old kids watching the stream right now. And they're like, I don't get it.
But you know what? There better be some old guys out there that get it too. Euro Trip was a great movie.
It was a fantastic. It was honestly a film of great rapport and
all right, back to
cultural significance.
We got to get back to the game.
American cinema.
Stop it. Stop it. Bocce Hawk with a huge 5-shot. And now Rob the Turtle with a great flank. We're going to hop on board with him as he gets another double kill on Case and secures the sniper rifle. 7 shots total left in this sucker as he's going to move on over, trying to help out his teammate.
That's a lot for Rob to work with, man.
Oh, yeah. No, he's good, man. Oh, maybe not. Said it too.
Said it too soon. No. But look, that was a tough one, right? He was going to drift away no matter what. Able to catch him right in the butt. And that's going to be Elite falling looking for another one.
I think it was Eli Elite who mentioned the butt earlier in his interview.
Yeah, he did.
And it's pretty ironic.
Okay. He's able to find himself a 3rd kill there, and that was a great play. Eli Elite off the spawn. Rockets are going to be up, though.
Yep.
He's looking for it, and look at that. The spawn's all taking place there right by the blue corner. Rob the Turtle. He's turtling it out in this one here, waiting for anyone to push up. Who's going to get thirsty? Who wants to take a sip of
God! I saw it coming. It was like, why hasn't he fallen yet from the stabilize? And sure enough, he fell off the map.
Happens
you
to the best
hate
of us.
to see it.
You hate to see
it. Case is moving over now with the Rockets. That was a very, very big grab from the Rockets right there. Rob the Turtle losing his footing in the back.
Yeah, there's really no other way to put it. He lost his footing.
My goodness.
I just imagine the sparring like, okay, slip off.
Oh, and the team kill.
That's
Eli Elite. Maybe he's a little bit mad at his teammate, but Case gets a huge trade right there, and now he still maintains control of these Rockets. Great pre-fire right there on Bocce Hawk as he takes him down.
He knew that he was surrounded by 2 players, so able to pick off at least one. That will just continue to keep this one in the match, and that is going to be a follow-up kill as well. And look here, you just want to continue to get control and presence of that bridge. Moves in with the brute, gets stuck. Lights out Guavo, but that's okay though, because Bocce looking for that sniper rifle. It seems like Lethal and Gaming are going to have the plans.
I would have thrown the plasminade right there. He was on the sniper rifle weapon pad. If you look at him over there, Bocce, it looked like he was able to throw the sniper off the map from a Combat Evolved medal, and he instead went for a little bounce sticky off onto the sneaky, the pyramid area. And now guess who has sniper? The young gun, Jazeera.
I know.
Jazeera.
Yeah, actually it's a silent J. It's Jazeera. You know, that's how you have to say
almost
it.
sounds like Gojira.
Yeah. Don't do that. Big Godzilla fan. You're not about that life. Not about that
Act
life.
like I didn't watch Shin Godzilla on the flight to London. Yeah.
Act like I'm not gonna go watch King Kong by myself, waiting for that sequel.
Great no-scope right there by Jazeera. Cleans up Rob with a nice little pistol headshot. The swap time on the pistol, ladies and gentlemen, is the fastest swap time in Halo 5 next to the Halo 2 battle rifle. So always keep that in mind when you're thinking of, do I want to go sniper rifle BR or sniper rifle Magnum?
Here's the thing. You could be a filthy casual and stick with your AR. But if you want to be able to have that, little presence of mind, you want to be able to bust out that Magnum. I said it.
I say it like that.
I say it like that. You know what I mean? If you got no confidence in your shot, stick with the AR. By all means, God bless. But if you're like SLG status, you know what I'm talking about.
SLG,
London,
man, that guy was a monster. I hope he's watching right now because I know he's probably excited to watch some sniper gameplay. Jazeera still moving up to this top rocket area. I don't know if I agree with this, though, GB. I guess if you hit no scopes from that far, then, no, 100% he won't. Shout out to Neighbor for actually making that update possible with the sniper rifle. I know he's been working extremely hard on tuning it, and
it's going to affect all of my. It's going to affect all of my montage clips that I was getting.
Thank
I was
goodness.
posting videos on Twitter. Yeah, I know.
People are going to start telling you, no, Golden Boy, that was pre-patch. We know.
That was pre-patch,
dog.
You're not good, dude.
You're terrible.
Oh, man. Terrible, bro. Please, hold this out. All right. Jazeera, though, hasn't been able to make much out of this sniper, though. I'm not going to lie. Got like maybe 1 or 2 kills here. So overall, I mean, it was just a good it was good that they were able to secure the power weapon, and it allowed his teammates to be able to pick up some kills here. but it just wasn't really what you were expecting out of a player like Jazira, who has had some pretty lights-out games thus far in this competition.
Oh, yeah.
Rob the Turtle, a bit of a pickle there. Moving in with the brute. Plasma rifle, that's going to be Bocce Hawk. He's fiending for it. He wants it. He knows he's there.
Great patience, man.
Yeah,
that was
he had a teammate. He had a teammate, told him, hey, you have help, you have help.
Oh, my goodness.
Went for it, gave him the juice,
now he's just making this guy look silly. He knows that he's the only one alive, and Jaziro just trying to make something happen. And Bocce's just, you know what, just play down there in the dog pen.
Snap? That was a snap of his ankle.
Oh my goodness, that was an ankle snap.
It was pretty good though. Again, good movement, right? You want to be able to take full advantage of those.
Oh,
player down there, thirsty. See,
that was I'm sorry, Brent, that I have to throw you under the bus there, but my twin brother, Brent, that's the type of play he would make, and he just giggle after it, and he laughs. But you know what? At the same time, I love the guy. I hope he's watching from home. Played a lot of Halo with him, and for those of you who don't know, it was his gamer tag that was Ghost Yami, and I just happened to play on that sucker for a year.
It's a story that not many know. And now a couple thousand on Twitch now. So
oh yeah, baby.
Shout out to the chat. All right, we have some activity going on over on the rock side there. Members of Lethal Gaming trying to hold it down. Meanwhile, Bocce Hawk has been laying down some good cover fire as he advances forward to blue corner. He's smelling blood. He knows someone's going to be here.
This is a close game.
Yeah, he creeps on the corner. There
he is, right no! He gets caught off guard. Case was already waiting.
He knew he was there. He knew he was there.
Oh, Cloud, don't do that to him.
Yeah, well, Cloud has a sniper, and they also have rocket control. So this is fantastic for them. Quavo, Kenny is going to get that rocket kill there. They find another one, and this looks like Wise is tearing away with it. Ghost.
Uh-oh, and Cloud not going for the shot. Look at that patience. I love this guy. I mean, he could have clearly hit the sniper, instead saves the ammo. I know there's not, too many kills left for him, only 6, but for him to maintain that ammo, look at that, just waste 2. He clearly needed to save it on the first one. So, and Eli Elite gets a huge kill on Cloud, picks up the sniper rifle, drops the AR, and logs a nice little headshot on Bocce. But is this enough to make a comeback?
Oh, my. I just have to say, Rob the Turtle made some plays over on the grass, man. He had Brute Plasma, and he was able to get one player one shot on Blue Cave, and then another player one shot in the grass. And that basically just allowed him to stay alive, even if it was just for a smidgen of time extra. That is all that matters, especially in situations like this where it's 41 to 48. Wise, though, looking to close this one out, but no, that's not gonna happen.
Cloud coming in hot.
Cloud moves in with the double. The veteran is going to seal the deal, and that's 50-42.
Yeah, that's a big win. I mean, we just talked about it. If Cloud and his team didn't really get that W, going down 0-2 against Jaziro and squad, it's a little bit scary in terms of the mental game. So Cloud doing his civic duty as a veteran on the main stage.
He's having a game.
Had a little bit of a game.
19-8 for the vet. Cloud. Wow. He is showing up these youngins.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. And then looking at Jaziro, 7-14, I know that he kind of got left out in the cold a few times. Not sure if that was his own issue because maybe he wasn't there when the teammates needed him, but it seemed like he was always the last one to die and then seemingly was getting just bombarded. I know we talk about the one spot where he kind of got toyed with, but it just seemed time and time and again he just wasn't in the right spot at the right time. So still, props to Cloud and the rest of Wise Gaming. Tied 1-1. Still a series.
Yeah, we got ourselves a match here, guys. Should be a good one. If you're just joining us, the Lethal Gaming were able to win CTF 3-2. It was a really close match. But even this one, man, 50-42, that's a close score.
It is. It very much is. I mean, it was 39-39 at one point.
And even if you look at the stats there as well, you have Cloud who went off 19-8, but Bohm could have easily had done that as well, right? Maybe just shave off a few more deaths, and he's in that position as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the series layout. Let's see what's coming up ahead in this game. Eden Strongholds will be Game 3. Guaranteed we're going to be making our way to Fathom, capture the flag. I'm excited to see that one play out. And then if necessary, we're going back to Eden for some Team Slayer action.
Oh, yeah. I think we got
I think we can go Game 5.
I think so too. Just looking at both these teams, they're very evenly matched. And what I wanted to point out is Cloud. He logged those numbers, those kills, without really having sniper. I mean, it's not like he had rockets. It's not like he had sniper. He was just in the right place at the right time because that's what Cloud does. He's always. I gotta give a little bit of a story, a backstory, if you will.
Please.
When I was on Team Carbon and we made the transfer into Halo 3. And some of our players, not going to name any names, some of our players didn't play as much when the first game came out. They weren't really
Savage.
They were, I mean, it was back in the days when playing video games wasn't cool. Going out with your friends and going to parties and all that stuff, that's what was cool. So
spoilers, Scotty isn't cool.
You know, yeah, all right. Anyways, so yeah, and so when I had to go up against Team Ambush at the time, which was Scotty Cloud before he was anyone, he was teaming with a couple other players on Ambush, and I'll never forget, we lost to them two tournaments in a row, and the second one was a Game 5 Amplified Team Slayer, and the guy went absolutely off on us, but then it was 49-49. The guy throws a random sticky all the way across the map on Amplified, bottom of the base to the other bottom of the base, and guess who caught it in the face? Your boy. Me. And we lose, and I think it was in Toronto, and like it was just devastating for me, and I'll never forget that moment. And from there on out, Cloud beat us. They went into top 6, and from there he was just taking off. And I don't want to say he left his teammates behind. He left like the competition behind. This guy got so good at Halo 3 so quick. And I didn't want to give him too much credit because of the damn stick he made. He's just so lucky.
Bro,
but
your career got started because of a random nade.
It was 100%. 100% it was the random nade.
Oh, man. Cloud, dude, he's been a vet. He's been in the game for a long time. It was a joy to commentate him when he was on CLG as well, you know, back in H2A. So it's a good roster overall, guys. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and kick things off. Strongholds, Eden. And who do you think we're kicking it? Who do you think we're going to?
You know,
it's the Scotty Too Hottie, and it's
baby.
Cloud.
Can he do the worm or not?
I would pay good money to see.
Well, I already owe you dinner, so I mean, transitive property. I might just pay Cloud to do the worm, right?
I would be down with that. Oh, Cloud just got exploded there by a splinter nade. That's Sim's favorite grenade for those of you guys who don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean it's the only one he can use.
Yeah, basically. But now Bohm able to find one with the rocket. Squavo Kenny. Can't get much out of that
I'm surprised that rocket killed him. I don't know if the other player was weak. It just seemed like, I mean, as a guy that, you know, deals with spankers on a very, very frequent occasion, it just seemed like it was traveling a little bit slow, and he could have maybe gotten away from it, but I guess the splash damage was just too much.
Yeah, the splash damage was way too much on that one. His like butt was on it. I can't imagine a world where he would have survived that.
What is with the butt comments this weekend?
There's been a lot. There's been quite a few. It's certainly a problem here. But here you go. Boom, looking for one. Can he get the double? No, he cannot. And that is going to continue well, they were actually going to try and secure themselves catwalk, but just Zero moves in there, gets a reset, keeps them in the matchup, and I like this as well. He's playing this one out nice and slow. I don't think that player saw him.
I don't think so either.
No, he didn't.
He did not. No, almost gets ninja'd accidentally by Kenny, but Kenny was not completely aware, as now Jazero is just doing a great job. We talk about how you want to control the red nest, how you want to control top tower, and it looks like, on the catwalk, if you will, and it looks like Jazero knows that. He's maintaining control of the spawns in blue. And, I mean, I got to give a shout-out to him, man. He's well-rounded. He's moving around the map. Look at this. He's controlling the spawns. He's controlling the zones. This is how you play a Strongholds match, especially when you're evenly matched, right? You don't want to necessarily go for that triple cap unless you get, you know, 3 or 4 dead.
And he has the perfect weapons for this situation.
Oh, yeah.
He's able to lay down fire on red nest if necessary. Anyone who pushes on the low bridge, they're going to get punished right away.
Where did that SMG even come from? Like, bottom red? Like, how long has this guy been alive? Because I don't know of any SMG near him, and somehow he manages to choke against Koabo Kenny.
He got the nade, though. He got the nade.
I don't care. He should have got the kill.
With an SMG.
Listen. It should have happened. As a guy who worked on the game, he needed to get that kill. Okay.
Cloud does manage to pick up the rockets, though, and he does have the overshield. This is a real bad combination for Lethal to deal with here. Ooh. Able to find himself another kill. Will be his 3rd kill as well. Just waiting this one out, and they're finally going to start earning some points on the board. Eli, though, did pick up that camo early on. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Rob the Turtle has no idea. Able to find one. Bachi Hawk, good night. Looking for the dub skis. Can he get it? No, he's going to have to back away. But luckily for him, he's going to have a teammate there on the pickup. But Kais cleans it up immediately.
You know who that was.
Or Cloud.
Mr. Cloud. Mr. Cloudy Cloud.
Mr. Cloudy Cloud, dude.
Another funny story about Cloud.
Oh, dear
My twin brother, Brent, decided to play in a free-for-all randomly. And he goes to an event, and he says that he tells me this a couple of days later. He says, yeah, I sat next to this guy named Cloudy Cloud 77, and, you know, I asked him, hey, you know, let's just make a truce not to screen watch. And he said, yeah, okay, no problem. I tell you, he told me, Brent says that he only screen watched him and only killed him over and over again, and he forever hates Cloud. So, Brent, if you're watching from home, I apologize to give him so many props. But
Cloud got a lucky stick nade that launched his career.
Yep. And he also destroyed my brother.
He screen watches.
Yeah, he's a screen watcher.
You know, but
I mean, who does that?
You know, hey, and karma. That's what that is. Not actual karma, but, you know, karma. All right, here we go. So, Bachi. And you're seeing a lot of players who can take advantage of that Brute Plasma Rifle. It just drains those shields so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Lethal, though. They're on a move here. They're looking to get this trip cap. Can they make it happen? Someone is going to be contesting in the nest, but he's going to get beat down. That will be Quavo. Kenny found himself a pick on that one. We're going to have OS and Camo coming up in just a little bit. And it seems like Lethal are going to be playing for that Camo. What do you go for here? You go for Camo, you go for the OS?
I like Camo right here. I mean, you have the lead. You can kind of slow play it a little bit, you know, let them get the OV. Try and just kind of barrel down in there for it. And when you do look at the person who picked OV, guess what? It's another member of Lethal Gaming. It's BoomX as he pushes out for these rockets. And that's exactly what you need to do. You go for the overshield, and then you get the rockets. And it's pretty funny because...
Oh, look at the way that...
Great cleanup! My goodness, the prioritization in this kid. He's been watching some film.
Yeah, definitely has been, man.
Definitely.
Studying that film like a book,
Definitely.
like a hawk. Thoughts?
We gotta stop this.
I know. Really.
Yeah, all right.
I'm almost certain everyone's gonna be like, "This is the worst it's ever
these
been."
guys, I don't like.
Yeah,
them.
I don't like their style. I don't like who they are.
Anyways,
so I was gonna get a kid from the Bronx and someone from Jersey together. It just doesn't, you know, you just have fun all day.
Oh, of course. Oh, Kenny, no!
Oh my goodness, Jazero's gonna find that SMG. Name more iconic do it, and Jerizo and his SMG as he pushes forward, finds one in front of him, looking front.
Oh no! Robbie says no. Huge kill from him. Takes down Jazero with his bread and butter. The SMG BR combo is now Rob the Turtle has a little bit of taste of SMG, and that's for Mr. BoomX. Oh no, Mr. Boom! And we just heard him scream in the arena. For those of you guys watching here in the stands, I gotta say,
oh my
I gotta
goodness.
say, I love what's going on here in this arena. Having some of these open bracket teams just go absolutely bonkers on some of these individual wins. Huge. And now we see the triple cap coming in from Lethal Gaming. These guys are controlling this entire game type. Maybe they're just an objective-based team.
Look at this. Oh, look at that movement. I love it.
Stop it.
This is filthy.
Stop staying alive. I hate it.
I hate it. And he's doing so well.
Oh,
Boom is feeling it right now. And this is looking like it's going to be curtains here for Wise. Turns around, tried to give him the splinter. Schmangle dangle. Didn't happen, though. And this is basically
Schmangle
GG.
dangle.
Schmangle dangle. And that will do it. 100-22. Lethal Gaming comes out on top there. They're feeling good right now, man.
That was impressive. That was
they had control
impressive
from the beginning of the game.
Dude, this team, man, it is so weird how much they are like Warriors, the old school Warriors.
I thought you were gonna say like online Warriors.
No.
I know.
I don't mean that. I didn't say that. I meant talking about old school Warriors, the ones that beat triggers down on the come up. And I think that when you look at these players, you know, you see. Every player coming out on top, boom, gets a huge kill, and then just screams, seemingly like Basil Khan, young Goofy, but going off 17-9-9 for BoomX. And this wasn't a Slayer match, folks. This was a Strongholds. Cloud trying to do the best to carry his team, 14-12.
Hard to carry a turtle.
No one else. They're pretty heavy. No one else breaking the double-digit mark. I have. I used to have a little one from Chinatown, actually. One of those named Michelangelo.
We'll cover that one later. We gotta discuss that.
We can't talk about that.
We are going to talk about it, but this is a conversation we're going to have later on.
Fair enough.
Oh my goodness. Okay, again, a good showing there for Lethal Gaming. They come out on top. Cloud did, really the whole team tried to contribute to that one, but they just could not get things gelling. And that is going to be a 100-22 victory. Eden Strongholds going to Lethal Gaming. But now we're going to set our sights. Fathom capture the flag. Realistically, I could see Wise Gaming pulling out this victory. And I know that I said this before to Sims, and Sims said that I was wrong. But look at this CTF game before. It's 3-2. Sims was like, "You're just pulling that out of your butt." I was like,
"No,
I am."
No,
but,
you know what? I agree with you.
Look at the last one.
I agree with you. When you look at Truth and Eden Strongholds, they are very much a teamwork on the fly based type of movement.
It's about rotations, catching people off spawns.
Correct.
It's very important.
It's very, very important. Coliseum Slayer, you could argue it was like that, but power weapons do come into play as well as team shot and all that good stuff. The patience and whatnot. But with Fathom CTF. We're going to look at players trying to control top metal. We're going to look at players trying to control camo, the railgun. And when you think about players like Cloud, I mean, if this guy can go 14-12 on that last game, then he better go 20-10 on this next one. Top mid, I expect him to be controlling it. So we're going to have to see what happens there. But, I mean, I got to give a shout-out to Lethal Gaming, man. They're impressing me time and time again.
We've been talking a lot about Cloud, and I feel like we haven't given a lot of love to the rest of Wise here.
Yeah,
I mean, in that last game, though, they struggled quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Really couldn't find much, to work with there. But, Bocce Hawk, want to see more out of this guy. He had some moments, especially in that Truth CTF game. And even Quavo Kenny has shown up
Great
quite a few times. Yeah, so this is going to be where you will need that objective play. You'll need those cutoffs. You'll need that, that approach there to be able to focus on spawns and force them into bad positions.
I mean, this is a big moment, I think, though, for this Wise Gaming roster. I know Quavo Kenny's kind of on the come up. Bocce Hawk as well. Rob the Turtles has been around for a bit, but Cloud in this roster, these guys are trying to show that they can compete in Halo 5. Now, the other guys in Lethal Gaming, they already can. We already know that they're on the come up, and they're going to keep moving. So I think this is a big testament for Wise Gaming, and we're going to move into this capture the flag game on Fathom. Obviously, 3 captures to win. You see the camo top mid, you see the flags in the base, and Railgun spawns bottom middle. So let's hop on board. Let's go with Bocce.
There we go, because I was about to say, you showing a little bit of favoritism. You know what I mean? So your boy got the random nade. Okay, here we go. Bocce, though, he's in a world of hurt, but he's able to come out on top there with that camo.
How many medals was that?
I don't know. It was about 30. And he was able to come out on top with that and sending that nade over there right to the middle. Let's go ahead, though, and actually stick with Bocce, because it seems like this could be a flag run here. They got to get that stop there as that player tried to push up on their river. Finds one, looks for another cap, maybe? Yes, that's going to be a first cap there for Wise, and they strike first. That is exactly what you want.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we not only saw him grab the camo, but now he gets the flag cap, picks up the railgun. We're going to hop on board in the observer mode and see what Bocce Hawk see. Oh, he sniffed him.
Yeah, no, he smelled that.
No,
oh my goodness. Ay, caramba. I thought that was gonna be the business. Business, unfortunately, was closed today. There was no business. Just Zero able to pick up that rail gun, but was not stay alive with it. When you have that rail over in the top mid, it can be very, very devastating. Case moves in there. He's going to find Quavo Kenny. Bocce, though, exchanges with Elite right away. And Case looking to get that top mid control. But Wise getting that first cap sets the tone for this. It puts Lethal on a bit of an aggressive path that I don't know if they really want to be in here. Because it seems like they're able to answer back. These two teams are very evenly matched. So for Wise to get that start off, that's huge for them.
Oh, yeah, and it's not only huge because of, obviously, you have that lead, right? But when you talk about how that just keeps the power weapons and the power-ups out of the enemy team's hands, and now with this next rotation coming up, the railgun's going to pop at this 10-minute mark, camo shortly after, so we're going to keep an eye on that, Golden Boy, and see if that changes the tide for this Lethal Gaming roster.
Yeah, I certainly think the camo will be a factor, considering that camo cap before, even though a lot of players died, which really helped and contributed to that capture more so than the camo itself. But it was the activity at the top mid that gave them that that push that they needed to be able to get control of it. Bocce Hawk, though, with the railgun top mid with camo. Oh yeah, it feels good, man, as he does manage to pick that one up. See if he get a couple kills with this one now, Ghost.
Oh, yeah, this was a huge play. This is exactly what we're talking about. It's like, if we want to see Lethal Gaming make a push right here, they're going to need to get control. And guess who has control? Wise Gaming. They have camo. Somehow that player didn't die. I believe that was Quavo Kenny somehow staying alive on the porch. This guy is a nuisance. He's a force to be reckoned with. Bocce Hawk puts in the second cap. Guess what? Camo again. I just had deja vu.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel a little rattled here.
What was that?
I don't know, but, God bless. So Bocce looks for one up top. Can he get it? And he's going to have Rob the Turtle there for the coverage there. So this is looking really good for Wise, man. Like, I just did not expect this start. You're killing me, dog.
Oh, you kill me, man. I can't take it. All right, but Bocce Hawk, again, controlling top mid 2-0. LG, they have to be worried here. They got to be worried. Getting a little cliffhanger medal on the Clamber guy top mid. Bocce Hawk and Cloud getting kills. Case trying to put down another player, as he is now going to run the flag, but gets cleaned up by Cloud off the spawn. No, it was a bold play.
Yeah, it was a bold move, just didn't
Matador
work out.
Was still here.
It's very true. Matador, bold play. Oh, but a nice pickup there, and that's going to be Eli able to find it. I can't believe it. This looks like it's going to be a cap. I tell you, it just did not look like a good play.
Very unorthodox.
It did not look like a good play for Lethal, but they managed to get themselves one cap on the board. Could that be the confidence that they needed? As Case is trying to work around here, but look at that spawn. It's 2 players, and he's not able to stay alive.
All right, and we're going to hop on board with Bocce Hawk. No, he gets cleaned up, but let's go to observer mode for a little bit. I want to see where these players are spawning and where they're at. But it looks like the flag is being run by Boom X. Yet again, this Lethal Gaming roster about to put it in. I'm going to switch over real quick. And that was quick. I mean, what's going on here, Golden Boy?
I'm telling you, man, this matchup, it's a good match. But Wise Gaming, they have to be kicking themselves here because you just allowed them to push up. But there you go. You got Camo a third time goes. But can it lead to a cap? It happened 2 times.
Great nade!
Was
the
able
finish.
To stay alive.
That was huge.
Not bad. Do they pick up Rail? Let's see here.
I believe the Rail right now is in control. No, actually, it's on the ground. It's on the ground somewhere.
No one has Rail just yet. So they're probably going to be looking for that one, or just ignore it and push forward and pick up a couple key kills here. Flag's going to be out in the center.
Oh, no, Boom.
Can't stay alive. Can't stay alive on that one. Rob Turtle backing up. Jazero. He's got to change his name. He just needs to be like Jimmy. Jimmy with the light rifle. Jimmy making the plays. Yeah, I think that was exactly what Lethal needed. They needed to stop the camo flag cap. Happened 2 times. Wise took advantage of it, but Lethal needed to make the stop happen.
And they did, right? We got Bocce Hawk did get cleaned up. He was hiding on the porch, eventually gets cleaned up. Just wasn't the best flag run from him, but still his teammates probably could have helped out a little bit more as he kind of stood naked out there with no shields. It was a little bit odd for me, but let's stay on board with
odd
Jazero.
for me too. Yeah. Cena, naked. All right. Cloud over in the mid, looking around. Can he find anything here? Light rifle in hand, which in that position actually can really cause a lot of problems here.
And the railgun, though, coming up. We know the camo's going to pop around the 42nd mark.
Nice nade.
This railgun popping at the 6th second. We're going to stay on board, though, as Wise Gaming logs 2 huge kills. They have control of top mid. Are they going to get the railgun? Let's find out.
They're going to need that. They are going to need that railgun if they want to make it happen. But Bohm is going to pick it up. But you know what, though? Let's jump over to Wise Gaming because their back is against the wall. If they don't come out on top, they will be taking a trip to the losers bracket. So let's go ahead, jump into a listen-in with Wise.
Rob, right now. You guys should go top middle from other side.
Top now. Shit, we all
nobody on it. They're from base. Rail guys right here. They're from base. They're rail. They're silo. They're silo in front of you.
Blue tree killed me, guys. Rail and camo are still there.
Watch it. I naded on camo.
Watch out, bottom middle. Absolute bottom middle.
Go blue tree.
Camo's still up. It's still up, Kenny.
Rail's
down on it. Kenny, rail's down on it.
They're flagged.
They're pulling it, guys.
Alright, Rob, it's
On me in their flag.
They ran at bottom middle, guys.
On their flag, guys. Fuck.
They're from base. They're from base.
He's dead.
We could small door.
Don't die.
We gotta stop him. We gotta
You
stop
died,
him,
Camo.
guys. That's gonna be game if they fucking. That's game. Wow.
Oh my goodness, that was a heartbreaker, man. That was a heartbreaker. He had camo, he had rail, and he whiffed it. Whiffed it. Lethal advances to the championship bracket. Stee-rag out. And that is going to do it. Lethal, man, unbelievable gameplay from them. They answer back at 3 in a row. I have to say,
man, that was a weird dab. Sorry.
Someone dabbed just now?
Yeah, no, it was a dab. It was Eli, I believe, to Kawabo Kenny. A little bit awkward, but
just saying.
Let's go to the stats.
Let's work on that. We'll work on that one in post. All right, so
maybe it was on purpose.
We have Eli and Jazero coming out big there. Huge shout out though to Bohm, who was able to look at this here. 52
How the heck did they come back from that? I mean, it was 2 perfect flat caps by I believe that was Bocce Hawk. Yeah, with the camo, and then we just saw them crumble.
Yeah, they fell apart. I'm shocked, to be honest with you. I did not expect